goodness, this is getting no mess here.
하는 습관. 제가 아침에 못
Relatable.
일어나는
That is so
사람인데
relatable.
알람을
Alright everyone, we have a brand new album by IVE to listen to. That's right, welcome back to the channel. This is Garrison, and today I'll be doing my first listen / full-on album review to IVE's first EP titled IVE Mine. Now if IVE wasn't enough, that full-pledged first full album earlier this year, which is pretty much album of the year for me so far, like it takes the cake for me as a whole for this year, we got a brand new EP to listen to. 3 brand new B-sides, that's right, because we got pretty much 3 title tracks in a clever kind of pre-release succession, you know what I'm saying, with 3 separate music videos, so we could pick and choose our preferable title track and all, or if anything, people like me enjoying all the title tracks in each of their own ways, like I mentioned in my review and reaction to Baddie. Now, the question was, which title track did I enjoy the most? As you guys saw my initial reaction and review after checking out Off the Record, I think Off the Record, so far with streams and all throughout these days, takes the #1 place as my favorite title track from this particular era. Not gonna lie, it's just more so up there in terms of personal taste. Then I would have to go with Either Way due to the right intentions and the overall message and meaning in that song. And then Baddie, genre and kind of influence that I'm not always down for, but I've sure worked it. Pretty much the TLDR from my coverage of Baddie is like, okay, they're taking the braggadocious route, which is really overdone, but doing it their own way. They're like, hey, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it my own way with an IVE twist and own it. And I felt like they truly did that with Baddie and popped off in that particular music video and song as a whole. Lot to take in as a whole for that particular release and title track. But aside from that, alright, we got these 3 brand new B-sides, Holy Moly, OTT, and Payback. I'm really interested in how these B-sides are gonna play out because, you know, you can't count out IVE in terms of their B-sides. If anything, I've learned across every single era from their debut era leading up until now, they always slap in terms of B-sides. The quality is always up there. It's always top notch. But hey, enough talk. Let's just dive into this album review now. Alright, so this first B-side is titled Holy Moly. What a titling of a song in itself, am I right? I'm seeing huge familiar names. Sure, we have Ryan Eschun. I don't mention him around these parts that much often because I have my good reasons why, as some may already know, but we have the likes of SeoGM, one of my favorite lyricists out there. She has taken part on numerous IVE B-sides and title tracks. We're talking about 11, we're talking about Afterlife, of course, Love Dive as well, recently, of course, Off the Record, and even one of my top favorite B-sides from IVE and in general of this year, Blue Blood, everyone. Huge credits SeoGM has taken part on, and of course, as of recently, Galileo by Kepler, if I recall correctly. The list will truly go on when it comes to her. And then another huge name I'm seeing here is Lauren Aquilina. Now, in case you guys didn't know, Lauren has taken a part on huge IVE tracks, as of recently, obviously, Baddie, Either Way, and even the likes of Hypnosis last time around. One of the great B-sides coming off the IVE album. We were truly hypnotized during my first listen and album review, during that album review by that song and all. You feel me? With the vocal direction and all, which makes me wonder, is that gonna go along the lines of that with Holy Moly here? So I'm gonna have to find out for myself here. I'm gonna bring it up here right away, and let's go. Oh, very Western influence start here. Ooh, I'm liking the sax line here that's going on. Ooh, some great pace we're going at here at the start. Ooh, go! Guys, I'm feeling this song so far. Not gonna lie. Whoa. What is this pre-chorus though with Jordyn? It's building a lot of anticipation with that snare drum work. Whoa! Just with the guitar note. Wow, I heard a flute there. Yeah, there it goes again with the brass work. Ooh. Ray. And I love how bouncy the bass is here. And the vocal work in this song is just so captivating, am I right? It gets you really engaged in the moment. Every time when the breakdown of the guitar there is crazy. Moly. Woo. Just that woodwind and flute work, I love it too. Ticking up the hi-hats now. I really get the intentions of the song though due to the lyrics. I think I like you already. Ooh, the bongo congo work here. Oh, playing with us a bit. Oh, some trumpet work now. Oh yeah. Oh, it's elevating here. Wow, I really thought we were gonna get played and just get hit with a crazy, like, high note. But, you know, by no means, you don't always need a crazy high note. You could have something that little plays with you at the end there, and then it brings it back together. You know, the song brings it back together, brings the whole group together, and come through and to just, like, surprise you like that. And just outro with Liz was very fitting, you know what I'm saying? But man, I'm absolutely in love with this song. Like, sure, it's not in that like hypnotizing kind of manner like Hypnosis, but it's very earwormy with the lines of holy moly and oh. It's definitely hummable. There's this sing-alongable chant that really occurs and all, and I think that's the intentions of this song. But the certain kind of instrumentations, how it was produced like this, I liked the nuances, right? Whether it's the ticking of the hi-hats, the brass work that comes in and goes out and comes back in, you know what I'm saying? The woodwind work that's ever so slightly done, not constantly done throughout this, you feel me? Just the chopping of that. And how the bouncy bass goes, like a lot of refreshing instrumentation that you don't get often in the K-pop scene. Even the beginning of verse 1 in this particular song, just the start, just the first couple of seconds in the song, notice how we get this very Midwest, Western, like guitar riff work, or more so the harmonica work that you would hear in like Western old school fashion Western movies, you feel me? Just the start and all. I'm gonna have to point it out again in the second go around, so I'm gonna do that right now, right away from the beginning, everyone. Just the trickling, that riff work of the harmonica, or more so of that guitar work. I believe it's some form of harmonica being done here, which is really cool. It really sets the tone of the song, but at the same time, it kind of misleads you because it doesn't take that full, like, blown Western route to it, which is great, I gotta admit. And as someone who played the tenor sax, I could appreciate the saxophone work going on here, the sax line that occurs with verse 1 with Ray, of course. So the TLDR of this song, pretty much, is that, like, I'm the one that's fallen in love, per se. There's this strong feeling and passion and love that's occurring, but I'm being mindful and careful, right? Because there's a bit of that uncertainty as well, right? Being mindful and aware of your surroundings and what's going on with this other significant other one or other person that you're falling in love with, pretty much, is what I'm getting due to the lyrics in this song. Sometimes you have a strange power to manipulate people's hearts. See what I'm saying here? And it's completely fine to be uncertain, or more so careful, of course, right? I love that claps. The claps going on there. The percussion work as a whole here. My pupils got really big. So not trying to rush, you know, not trying to rush it, right? I love it when the people behind the scenes in IVE's music puts, like, specifically Jordyn on the pre-chorus at times for some of their songs out there, you know what I'm saying, in their discography. I think, like, she has such a captivating and fitting voice to have, like, in a pre-chorus, to really build a lot of anticipation for certain influence tracks, and in this case, it really works to have Jordyn here placed during the pre-chorus, I've got to say. That saxophone work into the brass work. Some risers. And then the breakdown with Wonyoung and the guitar work is so gnarly, everyone. I love it. Brass work. Woo. The trickling of that flute, woodwind work. Holy moly. Here comes the bouncy bass. Essentially with a straight up verse 2, very smooth with Ray here in verse 2. Please keep this a secret. And I love this bongo congo work that's occurring here. It adds more of a lot of that flamboyant, bouncy feeling that we're getting from the bass earlier on. Just really adds to it. Something special. It's definitely between us. There's something I can't explain it. Great trumpet work there. Holy moly. It's crazy, like, this has a little bit of Western influences, a little bit of Eastern influences that I can sense with the woodwind work and all. The bongo congo work, like, I love it. Holy moly. Taking up the hi-hats now this go around, this time around. Now, here we go into a moment where EXO during the bridge. Oops, I think I like you already, but you can't be flattered. See what I'm saying? With the message in the song? There's this self-awareness while falling in love that they're pointing at. And it dips, the bass dips there. Moly. I'll walk. Loving the attitude too behind the song. We meet. Moly. Love that flashy trumpet work that happens here and there. Not too often. And the perfect way to end it off with Liz, of course. But yeah, the TLDR is that I'm getting is this self-awareness in terms of one's feelings in like falling in love, just a moment and all, but like being more decisive with actions. Should I stay or should I go? Should I just dip because this other guy or girl is messing with me, you know what I'm saying? Or should I stay because it's the right thing to do? You know what I'm saying? Should I stay a little bit longer? That's what I'm getting here, y'all. So that's crazy, right? Not only a very well-produced song and nice arrangement to it as well, and how the things were done in certain kind of successions, whether it be the instrumentation or the members working off of each other and all. I really love the overall intentions and purpose in this song with the lyrics. And it goes to show you. See what I'm saying? Sejiem, everyone. Incredible lyricist. So you got to give credit where credit's due on that end. But also, Lauren, really sensing her strong influence upon this song. Incredible singer-songwriter. Shout outs to her. But we got to keep this roller coaster train going. I'm sure it's going to be a roller coaster train per se. It's going to be up and down in a good way in terms of how I'm vibing with these tracks. But holy moly, off to a great start. Let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled OTT. Whether this acronym stands for over the top, I'm gonna have to find out for myself, but we more than love to see her on the lyrics. That's right, everyone. Wonyoung solely on the lyrics. Wonyoung being a lyricist for this particular song, really interested in what kind of lyrics she made for this song. I'm gonna bring it up here. Let's go. Ooh, really like the strumming that's going on here. Ooh. Seems like we're off to a quick start here because I'm seeing OTT here. Yeah, okay. Oh. Whoa. I'm already messing with this song. Just the groove of the bass guitar to the very light feeling that you get from the members' vocal work in the song. Oh, wow. Lover moment here. I'm out of breath. So exhausted, yeah. Bit of chimes here. More so talking about a relationship here. And how it could be, you know, very frustrating at times. It has its ups and downs. I love this cheerfulness that we get in this song. Okay, Liz. Wow, this verse 2 with the 808 bass, I love it. Ooh, and there's just a churning of the guitar. Love the 808 cowbell that we get a little bit here and there, and the 808 claps. OTT. Ooh, OTT. It is straight to the point and quick with it because, you know, it doesn't nearly hit the 3-minute mark, unfortunately. I wouldn't mind, you know, getting a bridge in this song to prolong it, but at least it's effective with the chorus being hit right away, because at the beginning it was like a gradual start, and then next thing I'm seeing the lyrics here, I think I'm falling in love with you, OTT, right? So it's like the purpose of the song really talks about a relationship, but how hectic that journey can be in a relationship. It could be very stressful, but how can I be so upset in the moment now because this other significant other one is so lovely and nice, right? So, you know, it talks about that and wanting just a sense of relief, a level of relief somehow. So, you know, their relationship can not necessarily flatline, but like not like dip down and go bad. You know what I'm saying? So there's that call for help, almost like a third party that we get during the pre-chorus in this song, where it talks about being so exhausted. Help me, help me, help me now. Along the lines of that, if I recall correctly. So that was really good. Lyricist Wan Young, everyone. Wow, I got the message in this particular song clear cut with it. It talks about that hectic and tumultuous journey in a relationship, and I get it, and I love it. I love it so much. So very common pattern and theme with these B-sides so far. Talking about a relationship, but this is definitely different from the previous track, I've got to admit. So I'm going to bring it up here right away, point out my favorite moments and parts, of course, though. And yeah. At first, you know, I thought they were really easing us in, right? Especially with EXO at the beginning here with verse 1. Well, I thought it was verse 1 initially, to be fair. But then, once I saw Wan Young's line here, I think I'm falling in love with you, OTT. Oh, wait, we're in the chorus? Ticking up the hi-hats. TT. Love that sing-along factor. Even 1 minute and 1 second. What should I do? You're way too good. I was talking about that. Definitely one of my favorite moments by Gael in this song, without a doubt. So satisfying, her moment right here in this certain part. Do you know my heart? This questioning moment that I love, right? I love how Wan Young provided these kind of lyrics. You know, not necessarily to Gael, because I'm sure there's other people in the works that does like the vocal direction and all, but it's very fitting for Gael to take up this part here. What is this feeling? I'm out of breath, so exhausted. The chimes, and then this is the brief pre-chorus, the one-liner, pretty much one-liner pre-chorus to bring it back to the chorus. I can't take it anymore. Help, help. See what I'm saying? I want a third party to help us right now. Love the 808 claps with the bass guitar on the ends of these lines so much. T. I just love how they bring it back together. Like, imagine this song in a concert setting, like everyone singing along, having a fun time. Even though this talks about a hectic journey of a relationship. T. By far one of my favorite parts in this song, aside from the beginning moments in this song with the likes of Gal and the pre-chorus with Jordyn. Liz, though, here. I love how she breaks it down with the 808 bass, bit of strumming of the guitar. Help! So good, y'all. I really like the overall groove of this song, and it's straight to the point with the message and all. Very catchy, has this sing-alongable factor to it as well. I think so far my second favorite song off of this album, but I'm gonna have to find out with the last B-side called Payback and all. So let's just get into the final B-side before I wrap things up now. So last but not least, we have Payback. I have a really good feeling about this particular song because I'm seeing huge names. Okay, we got Big Naughty yet again. Big Naughty took part on the title, one of the title tracks at least, Baddie lyrics wise, whether that be the rap lines or more so certain lines out there, because he is an incredible artist who really dips in the K-hip-hop, the K-R&B scene, has a beautiful vocal tone and voice, I've got to say. And another huge name here is Willie Weeks. It's been a hot minute since I mentioned Willie Weeks on the channel here, because every single SF9 album I've covered, I've seen Willie Weeks in the credits. In case you guys didn't know, American bass guitarist who has worked with incredible legends out there, whether it's Eric Clapton, Mark Ronson, the list truly goes on, and I've seen him on other track listings for the likes of Monsta X. Like, come on, you got Willie Weeks here for IVE as well for Payback, so I'm gonna bring it up here. I'm gonna be hearing out that bass guitar and certain instruments and elements going on in this one, but let's go. Oh. Okay, right away with Von Young. The ticking of the hi-hats. Great drum work in the back. Some harp too. Ooh, the chugging of the bass here though, I'm loving it. Some organ work too? Or keyboard organ work? Oh, yes! This is so up my alley in terms of taste. There's the harp work again. Ooh, Gal here though. And following up with Liz, come on now. Some string plucks here. The ticking of the hi-hats. The harp work again. Okay, ready? If I take my heart out and show it to you, the definition of okay. Every time with the sweetest melody line though. So beautiful. And I love EXO's moments in this particular song. There's just this free-spirited feeling that I get from her moments and Yejin's moments in this song. Who am I kidding? All their moments in this song. And I love the constant chugging from the electro beat that's being done, or more so that bass guitar work. Oh, what I feel like Willie Weeks is doing this part here with the electronic bass. Some risers. Oh, their vocals really shine in this song. The hard work again. Woo. Oh my goodness, I most definitely felt Willie Weeks' influences on this particular song. Just the riff work, a bit of like licks and riff work in this with the electronic bass guitar, and don't even get me started with the electro beat of like chugging motion that occurred at the beginning of this song. But all in all, you know, Payback, I think this is so far my favorite B-side, at least upon first listen. It's just more so up my alley in terms of taste, and I have a feeling that I'm, you know, the odd population out that enjoys this B-side the most. I feel like I can't be the only one, though, to be honest, because this song is so good. I love Liz's vocal work in this particular song. So soothing, yet really calming, right? It puts you at ease. The vocals were impeccable upon this one, and I think their vocals shine the most in Payback, right? I would say in Payback here, as much as like the likes of Off the Record, or Either Way, I'd have to say those other two songs. But for Payback, it's so beautiful with the orchestral work and just the string plucks and the constant harp work that was going throughout this song, weaving in and out, and sometimes utilized as transitioners within this song. So just the pre-chorus with Liz, the sweetest melody, and then the chorus drop with EXO. The first go around really got me heads over heels, honestly. And then don't even get me started with the post-chorus, with the post-chorus and all. Like, that was really making the song even more memorable. You feel me? Like, the song feels really complete with the post-chorus and even a bridge as well. Winter's coming. What a fitting time to release this particular song, that line during the bridge as well, everyone. So I'm gonna bring up the song here yet again, point out a huge moment that may seem minor in this song, as well as the likes of the post-chorus and the bridge as well. The hi-hats, okay? The harp work, epic drums in the back, and then remove the drums into Re, where we have the chugging of this electro beat going on. This is more so digitally done. Great percussion work here with Yejin. This organ keyboard work is brilliant here with Liz. How dare you? Tell them. I feel like you guys get the message in this song as well. There's no use hiding your feelings. And then the follow-up with Yejin. This is how you do a chorus, everyone. And if only more people did this in the chorus, or, you know, groups out there or solo artists even do this in a chorus. Something that is so memorable to this point, right? It doesn't have to be super duper impactful right away, right? And it doesn't have to be so earwormy and catchy right off the chain and right off the bat. have something melodic, have something that is sing-alongable and just really connects to your soul like this. Like, come on, everyone. There's a harp work again, transitioning. And then we get this nice post-chorus. And I believe this is EXO. This is the huge part that I was talking about that was brief, though. It may seem so simple, but it adds a lot more depth and all the feelings that you're currently getting prior to this. Like, it just sinks in more and more, you know what I'm saying? Woo! EXO during this moment here, this interlude. And then, verse 2. And notice how I said transitioner, because we get that harp work into Ray here for verse 2. Hey, love changes easily, tell him. A flower that blooms in winter, fight against the cold. Hey, it's just you, I'm okay. Sweetest melody. There's no use. Okay, I'm waiting for the bridge, y'all. I'm waiting. Because what Willy Week's done during the bridge was crazy. Coming. Great chord work on the keyboard work, and then just this electronic guitar, electronic bass guitar work here. Listen to it. It's so amplifying. It adds more oomph and crunch. Dipping going on. Horns going on. Woo. Keep that electronic bass guitar in the back a bit. Vocal layering going on here. So good, everyone. Payback. My favorite B-side off of this particular EP, but overall, all in all, they did not miss. They did not miss. This is another masterpiece. You've heard it right here on the channel. I don't care what other people say. I don't care what other people say, because this is it for me. Like, this is not like, sure, this is not like my favorite EP by them by any means, because IVE has yet to be contested. It has to be contested by I would say a second full album, dare I say, right? I would say a full album, you know, in the future, but that is not up for to be debated today. It is talking about what occurred in this album, the greatness, the true pure greatness within this first EP of IVE Mine, right? Off the Record, right? Off the Record came through as the second title track and second release before Baddie, of course. I really love the lyricism by Sejiem. Yes, she took part on that song too. Not only Holy Moly, but of course Off the Record. I love the lyrics in that particular song, and just how it has a sing-alongable fashion to it. It has doesn't necessarily take the full city pop influence, but it more so has like this shimmering city pop feel to it and influence to it. You feel me? I was talking about it during my review to the music video for it. And then we got Baddie, very braggadocious. Sure, it's an overdone trend, but they made it their own way for that particular song. Love the attitude in that song. Barely survived it through the music video, not gonna lie. Either way, you're always gonna get one particular IVE track that's gonna come through with super duper meaningful lyrics one way or another, and great intentions, and that was due to Sunwoo Janga on the lyrics. Incredible, I would say, artist as a whole that needs to be recognized more and more for her works, her own works, and of course songs that she has taken part on. So be sure to check out Sunwoo Janga out on your own time. Holy moly, what a way to really kick off this album review, am I right? It was really taking me up on a trip, thanks to the likes of Lauren, of course, that I mentioned. Sejong's lyricism in that particular song was felt through and through. And then we had OTT tackling another message, or, you know, intentions of a relationship, but more so being careful in the moment, right? More self-aware and all, if I recall correctly. But then we had Payback to wrap it up. Perfect song to place it at the end of this first EP, IVE Mine, dare I say. And IVE, their vocals really shined in this particular song. From the orchestral work, the, of course, harp work that was going on, the chugging of the electro beat that occurred right from the get-go, Willie Weeks' bass guitar, electric bass guitar playing through at the bridge and nearing the ends of the climax of the final finale and the final parts of this song. So good. Liz truly shined. EXO really shined in this particular song, I'd say. And all in all, it's a 10 out of 10 yet again, everyone. Gotta give it to IVE, everyone behind the scenes, everyone. But let me know your thoughts, your favorite B-sides coming off of this album. Can you relate with me in my kind of statements, or did you get something out of this that you didn't know in the first place, or learned anything new? Because I love connecting with you guys in the comment section down below. But as always, be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. Be sure to check out the Patreon. There's a lot of variety content occurring there, and it's gearing up more as, you know, the season switches up here, and it's actually, you know, snowing outside, unfortunately, here where I'm living. But take care as always. This has been Garrison, and peace.